Okay, so just getting payback against WSS because this guy, the leader of this alliance, attacked me while I was trying to farm my farm account. So let's go in here, teleport in, scout this guy. Look at the scout report. He has 371,000 troops, no reinforcements. I just double check it. Good enough for me, I attack it. I always check for reinforcements. You have to scroll all the way down to check for that. And boom, I win. Practically like no losses. So I scout this dude. 605,000 troops. Attack him. I win, practically no losses. Scout this guy, 1.2 million troops. If I have like 100,000 power loss, it's basically like only 1,000 tier 10 infantry, which is like nothing. So here I activate Life Preserver because I'm afraid I'll lose a lot to this guy. So I attack him, since he has a lot of troops. And I win with 2 million power loss, but most of that's just wounded. He lost 50 million power. Because I have like a 50% wounded conversion rate when I have that active. Actually 60% I think. When I have Life Preserver on. It's like 57%. Get wounded when I attack. So I attack him a second time, wipe him out. So it's like 1.2 million troops. Dude lost. I scout this guy, 700,000 troops. No dragon. Scout him again. No dragon still. So I see something recalling, which is why I scout him a second time. I think he might be online, so I speed hit him. I only lost 1 million power, and he lost a lot more than that. 37 million. This guy's 170,000 troops. But he's SH 30. That's like absolutely no troops for that SH. Must be hiding a lot of them. That's an easy hit. I'm just going around attacking everybody, trying to kill off all the troops. Then after all the troops are dead, I'll start looting them for resources. So this guy has like 200,000 troops. Hit him, boom, dead. 308,000 troops from this guy. Attack him, boom, dead. This is the guy that attacked me. He has 7 million troops. He has like a close to 1 billion power. I just wanted to scout him to see what he had so I could show people. Not going to attack the dude with 7 million troops. But he was the one who attacked me the night before, which is why I'm raiding the alliance to begin with. Or at least he tried to attack me and I just teleported before it hit. And right now he's obviously offline, otherwise he'd be attacking me again. So hit that guy for 900,000 troops. No dragon. Now, it's finally some response out of them. Someone scouts me. At this point, I'm just looting them for resources. This guy's mad at me for looting them, I guess. See, at this point, all their troops are like already dead. All the ones that are under shield. So I'm just looting for resources. Silver and iron. Now at this point, my ally comes in. And he's also looting for resources. This guy has so many resources, I can't really loot it in a quick amount of time by myself. But this dude shields. Look at his ult account. It has some iron and silver. Start looting that too. Keep in mind I'm kind of editing this video a lot, so I was probably looting that guy for like half an hour before he showed up. and shielded. So attacking his ult account. Got like a few hits in before he shielded that. So I just switch targets to this dude because his troops are all dead from before. At this point, someone else in my alliance comes in. We're also looting it. But then someone else on their alliance that we're attacking is starting to reinforce this dude after I attack him because he's trying to kill my allies who are weaker. Like once I attack, he recalls it. Now my attack's marching back. He tries to reinforce again to try and get my allies off guard, which is pretty smart on his part. I could like speed hit it and kill him, but it's not really worth the gold. So I just tell my allies to be careful at this point because there's people trying to reinforce. If I attacked him, I'd get an easy win. And a little bit later, someone else attacks me from a different alliance, like FQU. Then he eventually joins the same alliance. I saw the power loss and I saw it was only like 8 million. I was like, wow, that was a weak hit. So I just go in here and I heal my troops. If I lost a lot more power than that, I would have probably teleported away and shielded. That was a pretty weak hit that the dude did. At this point, he joins the same alliance and he starts reinforcing them to stop me from hitting them. So that's kind of annoying. This guy the Ice King, was an FQU, but he left FQU to join WSS just to stop me from looting WSS. He hit me that one time and got like major casualties. Now at this point, he attacks me a second time. Now I was kind of thinking about teleporting away, but not really because the first hit was so weak. But then this time I lose 22 million power. So that was better than the first hit. So at this point, I just shield. So let's take a look at a couple of these reports that are pretty decent. It's this one, WSS Taka. He lost 40 million power. He had his dragon in the castle. Lost 600,000 troops. 70,000 wounded. His stats are pretty bad. Like, really bad. Lost a bunch of tier 9 knights. Bunch of tier 9 archers. Tier 8 archers. Lost a lot of tier 9 infantry. A lot of them got wounded though. Went to this hospital. The rest went to the sanctum. Or at least a fraction did. And this one, Kronos. He had no dragon in his castle, so it was like a slaughter. He lost 774,000 troops. So this guy's stats are a bit better than the last guy's stats. The last guy with the dragon has worse stats than this guy with no dragon. This guy lost a few tier 10 infantry, a lot of tier 9 infantry. This dude has a lot of infantry, but like no cavalry at all. Like all tier 10 archers. Should probably get more cavalry, do a lot better. Kronos again, second attack. A lot easier than the first attack. The first one didn't kill all of his troops. The second attack finished them all off. And this guy also no dragon. His stats are actually like really good. The best out of all we've seen. If he had a dragon, it'd be way different. This guy doesn't really have much infantry. He should probably train more infantry to do a lot better. And then this person. This is the one guy's ult account probably. No dragon in the castle. Lost like 1 million troops. Now we lost 500. Stats are pretty bad. A lot of wounded tier 10 destroyers, so he has like a huge hospital capacity. He has a lot of low tier infantry. Didn't do much good for you, did it? He has like no cavalry at all, except for tier 10s. Just train more cavalry. And pretty much like no archers except for tier 10s. You should probably train more lower tiers of archers and cavalry, dude. And those are pretty good reports that I got. The rest are pretty meh. And then right here is where I got attacked by the guy at the way end. He lost 54 million power. I only lost 8 million. Now the reason why I lost so little, like look at his stats. His stats are way higher than mine are. I lost so little because this guy only sent archers and cavalry. He sent like no infantry at all. Infantry soak up the damage. If you have no infantry soak up the damage, then the rest of your troops just die off super fast. So he like messed up big time by doing that. Then he attacked me again. This time he sent infantry. So he lost 31 million power to my 22 million power. But you have to keep in mind that like 90% of my losses go to my sanctum, whereas all of his losses are lost for good because he's attacking. So he lost way more than I did, even with way better stats than me. So he lost 70,000 tier 12 cavalry permanently, 18,000 tier 70,000 tier 12 infantry permanently, 18,000 tier 12 cavalry permanently, and 16,000 tier 12 archers. And meanwhile, all I lost, these are all my alt accounts I reinforce myself with, which actually helps a lot. Everything you see here, I only lost 10% of this because 90% goes to my sanctum. So I only lost like 2,000 tier 1 archers, 1,700 tier 4 archers, 1,000 tier 8 archers. And all my tier 10 infantry got wounded. Like, really, I didn't even lose anything at all by him attacking. Because I only lose 10%. Whatever was killed. The rest goes to sanctum. Yeah, this guy's stats are way better than mine are. His army damage is kind of low, but all of his upper stats, like his bowman attack is 1,000 higher than mine. Bowman defense, 1,000 higher. Bowman health, 1,000 higher. His troop attack, troop defense, troop health are all like 400% higher than mine are. He also has a lot more war strategy tomes than I do, but still, even with all of that, by him attacking me, he lost a lot more than I did. Because I only lose like 10% of that 22 million power. So I really only lost like 2 million power by him attacking. He lost like 20 million power because some of his got wounded, but the rest died permanently. So he lost like 10 times more power than I did in overall permanent losses. So yeah, defending is way easier than attacking. I'd never attack this guy, but I can defend against him pretty easy, even with his way higher stats. And that's pretty much it.